We're gonna big up all the massive that's locked on. Lumi. All right, let's bring it down right now. Let's bring it down right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Fresh Radio Vibes. We're trying to work out all the necessary gleeks right now. And I just want to say thanks to each and every one that's taking this time out to join us. As you know, last 2 weeks we were off, and we had a few we have worked that out. So let's see if we can get our phone lines up and going. The number to call is 260-209-8730. And let me just big up the UK office right now, all right? High Chief Vanessa, she's logged on and she is monitoring what's going on. Big up to the Nyan-Ko-Pong government who has get on board. Let's see if we can get some of our panel up, because last week it was very much hectic. I think I have the beautiful Janet Lumley. She's here. Janet, Grand Rising, how you doing?
Grand Rising, Rascal. I'm doing very, very well here in the T dot, which is Toronto, Canada. Doing
Yes.
exceptionally well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Janet,
How are you? How are you? How are you?
let me just apologize to you and our listeners for not being on board for the last 2 weeks. A lot of people, they've been like, Russ Gadites, we definitely missed the show and everything. So, we're back, and it's a good thing. We have a lot of developing story that we can talk about. But I'll allow you to chat to your listeners and bring them up to scratch.
Yes, so good evening or good afternoon, good day, Grand Rising, wherever you are in the world. This is Jeanette Lumley, and I'm the ambassador for the Lumi, currency that was created for our people of African descent.
Yes.
Also, I must say, I'm going to apologize for Mike Larry
Yes.
for today. He's not able to join us, but
Okay.
I'm here, right? So I'm here. I know as we go through the show, I'll be sharing my journey with the Lumi. And if you're new in my journey, and for those of us who's been with us, thank you so much for continuing to listening to us every week and for the past 2 weeks.
Yes.
There's so much development. Rascal, I sent you. I think I spoke to you briefly about it earlier.
Yes.
I
Yes.
sent you a video that was recently created about currency, what it's all about, and you did confirm to me about every 50 years, and this gentleman also confirmed that every 50 years there's a reset, right?
Yes.
So this
Yes.
is nothing new what we're going through. The only reason why it's new to us because none of us has never experienced it. But also for persons who were born long time ago, some of them already gone through it, who are still here, but we have never been, right? So yes, me, it's a currency for people. There's some new terminology that I'm realizing that's coming out and words that we're using
Yes.
that we need to be more familiar with, right? Um, it's not by coincidence that these terms were created. It's just another way of referring to our people, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's gonna leave that for now. And as we go through the show, I can speak further
So,
on the Lumi.
Mike is not going to be with us here today, and Mike is very instrumental when it comes on to some of the ideas and some of the movement that's going on. I myself, for the last 2 weeks, have been rapping with Chief Zamoka, and there's a lot of things on the pipeline. Let me just break it right here that the Lumi and Nyan-Ko-Pong government is teaming up, and I think that is. Yes,
Woo-hoo!
that's a plus. We're working out the
Woo!
necessary, and I think I had a question from Madam Secretary because she is in the position to use some of her Lumi that is on the Swiffing platform, Janet. But the Emperor is saying that for now they want to use the tangible Lumi. What's your take on that?
Um, you know what? That is something from I connected with Nyan Kipong,
Yes.
and I also being the representative for the Louvre. Something I was interested in. And it is so difficult nowadays for people, with experience in financial restraint.
Hmm.
And if they have their Lumi, where they can actually use the Lumi to purchase their designs or whatever they need, I will support it because it means that people won't have reasons anymore to say, oh, I am interested, but I'm not able to afford it at this time.
Hmm.
Because if you have your Lumi and you can use that Lumi to make that purchase, that's wonderful. So yes, I'm gonna support it.
Okay, okay. She was just as I said, the emperor said that his office has excess amount of Lumi, and for people who wants to purchase some of the Lumi, you can go to the Nyan-Ko-Pong website and get some more information. Our number is there on the website for you to go and get familiar with some of the right that's been missing. We're talking with Janet Lumley, and of course, we're talking about the Lumi. The Lumi is the official currency for the economic community of the African diaspora, sixth region. It is issued by the African Diaspora Central Bank and its members, state financial institution. And in January of 2021, it was integrated into the African Finance Regulatory Authority and commissioned as a legal tender for the continent of Africa. There's a lot of things. Janet, bring us up to scratch. As we mentioned, the sweeping platform. I ironed out some the glitches and assist some of our people as far as getting on board, signing up because the time is drawing near. You'll have to pay out this money. Janet, are you there?
I just wanted to confirm that you're saying that persons can purchase Lumi,
Yes.
or is it the
You can
okay? But for now, it's free. For now,
on
people
the on
can
the
sign
on
up for.
yeah, on the Swiffing platform, you can sign up and get your digital Lumi, but we have the raw paper Lumi that we're publishing to our brothers and sisters out there, the $1 note. And
Okay.
these are more so like shares, because there's only a certain amount that has been printed, and there's only certain people that are getting it in their hands right now. Moreover, the ones who have signed up for their Maroon ID would be in a better stand to get their hands on the raw cash too.
So, how much? What would be the value if someone were to purchase the Lumi at this time? Because it's one value is $50 US at this time. current moment, what
Yes.
would be the value if they were to purchase that Lumi right now?
Well, I think we're still going off the trend, and gold was gone up again this week. So the Lumi is going again. But I think for now it is seen and some change for it. I
So it
am
would be the same. It would be the same as of October 2020 till now,
yes.
which is $15.96 US, about
Mm-hmm.
$16 round off US. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So that's good. So that hasn't changed. So people, since 2020 October, the Lumi launched. It was rolled out, and as a result, it was given to us as a stimulus,
Yes.
free,
Yes.
cost us nothing. So we were experiencing glitches and stuff like that, but till this date, every month a stimulus every month once you signed up at about 100 US. And how you determine that is that 15.96 US with a 6.26 Lumi. That's what you're given every month. It would go 99 account, which works out to be about $100. This currency, there are many different ways how you can access ECO to sign up for the Lumi currency,
Yes.
or you can connect also for the currency. All right, so you have many different ways of signing up to get this free stimulus.
Mm-hmm.
So people, if you want the free stimulus, so Nyan-Ko-Pong has now developed a system that you can also access the paper currency of the Lumi. Unfortunately, about a month ago, very disappointed I don't actually have one of those because he was bragging and boasting and showing me the Lumi. I never got any.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm absolutely delighted.
Yes.
So to know that there's an actual physical currency, it's a plus on our part. All right. So that's good news there. So I'm glad that collaboration was made. And people, this goes to show the power of coming together, the power of working together. And thanks to Russ Gadites for making that possible.
Yes,
A
sir.
year ago, that wasn't possible.
Yes. Yes.
But for now, for you to be bringing that news to me, this is great news because that was one of my wish that we could actually have something like that. And know that it's materialized. Gadites, what's next? What's next for us if you
Well,
were able to do that? What next?
well, the next phase, my brothers and sisters, is to now that the merge has taken place, we have to start materialize the economical strength of the Lumi. And as we've said before, if you're running a beauty salon, any small mama and papa business, or business that is grassroots, the Lumi is one of the best way to actually get your business in the different direction. This is a tax-free money. Just like our IDs, it is an indigenous document that does not have no subjection to the corporation. We're not a blockchain. We are not on this economical colonial hunt that is happening right now. And Janet, as you talk about that what we mentioned, malls are in the making where you can carry your Lumi and spend it. That is what we're talking about. So, say for instance, you want to buy a bed, the mall will have a bed to sell you in exchange for your Lumi. And as we said, our Lumi is very, very expensive. There's developing story also where Saudi Arabia has gone over to the Chinese yen. So this is really serious. We are seeing a change as we go along here, and having our own currency is going to be a game changer right now. If China can come from up the road, we are down up the road with yen. You remember when yen is it would usually be a worthless piece of currency, you know. No,
Hmm.
have some yen, you may be a billionaire. Can you imagine
And
that?
people, we need to know align ourselves with currencies or put ourselves in a better financial, I guess I would call it financial literacy in terms of money. Um, the value of there's no money, right? Because as far as I see it, you can survive without money. But to do that, you have to have a system in place which know we have this currency to call our own.
Yes.
And it was definitely created for people of color. I'm not going to say African descent.
Mm-hmm.
It was created for people of color. And all we have to do, as long as we have a system, a service, a product to offer, we can now create that platform for our people to shop, sell, whatever we want to do on that platform. And I'll give you an example. We don't know what the future holds, so we live for today, but we don't know what
Yes.
tomorrow may bring. So, say, for example, everything crashes, which I strongly believe that it will happen in terms of the dollar. If everything crashes and we're on a system, and I know that Godites could make bread, or Godites can offer a salon service or sell clothes, and we have a currency of exchange. Do you know how powerful it is that no matter what is happening in the world, we can still access goods and services? Think about it, right?
Mm.
That's where we're heading. So this loom, it was created, and why I'm proud of it in many ways, it hasn't gone anywhere. Many thought that maybe it wouldn't have lasted. It's still going strong, people, right? And I've been on that journey since 2020 till now, right? And I will continue to be on the journey to support whatever initiative we put out there. So this is great news to know that the collaboration between the Lumi, the Eco Six,
Mm-hmm.
and Nyan-Ko-Pong are now in agreement to have something that we can work together. So if this collaboration can happen,
Yes.
there's no doubt that more will be happening. And people, October 28th, 2023, will be the last free Loomis stimulus
Wow.
that will be deposited to our account. So if you're not signed up now, you're gonna be left behind. Once you lost that train ride and you need to get a Lumi, you now have to purchase it. Which, if the whole economy crashes with the US currency, you're gonna be left out, right? It
Yep.
may cost you a lot more in your currency to purchase two, three, four Lumi,
As you as you
right? So
as
think,
as you talk about that, our newsroom just informed us that in 2019, the Maroon money, which is the Lumi, it was selling at a Jamaican 1,200 for one
yes,
Lumi. One
yes, yes,
twelve
yes. That
hundred
is true.
for
Yeah,
for
that is
one.
correct.
Wow, this
Yeah,
is
that is correct.
great. This is great right here.
Yeah. And the good thing about this currency, people, is that you can purchase it in whichever currency you wish, right? It's not limited just to the US. So what Gadites has just confirmed, yes, if you're in Jamaica, you can purchase a Lumi in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Canada, I can purchase it, but I have to purchase it at the Canadian rate, right?
Yes. Yes.
Which would be a little bit over the 15.96 US.
Yes. Yes, it would.
And it goes on and on and on. So I'm encouraging everyone. I'm one of the representatives for it. You can go to the website connect.swiffin.com. You can register there. You can register your children, grandchildren. If there are 20 of you in the household, you can register all 20. All right.
Yes.
So let's get on the. I have a journey that I live by every day, and I call it on the move.
Yes.
So let's get on that on the move journey with this Lumi currency. I feel so empowered right now to know that it's gone to another level with
Yes.
Nyan-Ko-Pong.
Ah,
Right? All
that
right.
that is
So
that.
let's think about it. Yes, that's what it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a really a development, and as we always say to our people, this is a work in progress. Talking about work in progress, I just want to say big up to Bridgeport right now, New York. Bridgeport, New York. Big up yourself. We also want to big up Washington. We understand that the Oval Office have a keen interest in fresh radio vibes, and we just want to say that we are knowledgeable about what's going on, and we're urging you to keep it real. Janet, hold that thought while I get this commercial slip in, and then I'll be right forward.
All right.
Check. Yeah, we are here, and we're trying our best to just keep it real. We're getting your commercial break started. Hold on. Mm. Okay, welcome back. I think Janet is still here with us. Janet, we have a new brand system. I want to thank my engineer. We have a brand new spanking system that we're working here on with fresh radio vibes, and we just want to say thank you. Are you hearing us loud and clear, Janet? No. Oh Lord, I'm trying my best, people, to you know be be mindful about this new system. But Janet, before we went to break, we were talking about this development and the rate that this money is going for. It's 1,200 Jamaican dollar for one lumi. A lot of people may be saying that Rasgadites, that figure don't sound like a realistic thing, but it is real. Janet has been pushing it for a long while. Say, get your Lumi wallet. Get your Lumi wallet. Let me explain to you about the Lumi crypto wallet, the online one. It is quite simple. Janet has worked it out over and over and over again for us, and she continue. Its security, private keys are under client control. They are never sent anywhere or stored outside of your device. The privacy with your wallet, it is there is no need to provide any personal information. No registration is required. It's an open source. We're ready to prove our reliability. That's why our code is publicly available. Buy crypto with Apple Pay or your credit card. You can take the first step in cryptocurrency for as little as $50. Now the Lumi people, the Lumi is here. This is our money. We're trying our best to get our people to support their own. Supporting your own is very, very, very crucial. And Janet, give us some more insight on what I'm saying as far as the Lumi wallets. Talk to me about that. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Marvelous. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. 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 Mm. Yes. Mm. Yeah, they. Wow. Mm. Yes. Well, yeah, yeah. Let me just big up Fabian right now. Fabian is with us right now, and Fabian is very much excited about the Lumi. And not to stray from the topic, I want to say big up to the Emperor L.A. Lewis. He has done some send offs, so I know that some of my people are going to be very happy. Before next week, they will be having their documents in their hand. Today we are talking about the Lumi matters, and we're chatting with Janet Lumley. Um, she is international business developer, and she has been spearheading the movement in the West right here for the Lumi. She's based out of Canada, and she can be reached. She should tell you, she will explain to you again how best to get in contact with her. We're talking about the Lumi, the African kingdom. Lumi is a currency with limited recognition. It was established as a legal tender within the year 2014 by the Bank of Okongpong, a village in the Corporation of Jamaica, and it is issued to the public by the Central Solar Reserve Bank of Okongpong as a currency of the sovereign Maroon state of Okongpong, with its physical banknote printed in Canada. The Lumi was created by the then Minister of Finance and founding governor of the Bank of Okongpong, His Highness Chief Timothy McPherson, who is a global financial engineer that hails from the Maroon territory of Queen Nanny of the Maroons on the island of Jamaica. Although the first AKL Lumi was printed in 2016 for use within a Kongpong prominence of the currency, a Kongpong prominence of the currency claim that since 2020 the Lumi has been adopted as the official currency by the governmental bodies, including the self proclaimed economical community of the state, nations, territories, and realms of the African diaspora, the sixth region. The state of Africa diaspora, the state of the African diaspora, the African Kingdom Federation, the United Kingdom of Africa, and the African Diaspora Central Bank. However, the Bank of Jamaica warned against the currency, stating that any proposed purported issuance of currency of the islands of Jamaica by a person or an entity other than the Bank of Jamaica is unauthorized and is a breach of the Bank of Jamaica Act. That is stupidity at its highest because the Maroon is not subjected under the laws of the Jamaica Corporation. The Jamaica Corporation is owned by the Crown, and the Maroon have the crown surrendered to them in 1738. Janet, that's a mouthful right there, but that shows the legitimacy of the Lumi and how we're standing firm for those who are still a bit critic of what's transpiring in front of them. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Mhm. Yes, yes, it does. Well, yes. 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 Mm. Yes. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm. Yes. Wasted too much time, but as I said, people, yeah, they wasted a lot of time. On the reason by solar energy through power agreement, convert 100K of solar energy, 100 kilowatt, with a fixed valuation at 4 grains of gold, which is 0.2592 grams for one African diaspora of 1 AKL. The loan is no longer used as the account currency. It's used by African diaspora central bank, Central Solar Reserve Bank, by Colonel when he replaced Colonel Farron William as new elected head of state for a Kong Pong. And I just can't even play it because I only have 13 minutes. But I want to clear up those who are asking this question as to why a Kong Pong has distanced themselves from the Lumi. There's a lot of, should I say, there's a lot of domestic argument that is going on between ourselves as Maroon, and we don't share all of it. But we don't all see eye to eye, and that's a good thing because that's how the ideas can come out better in the nation. We don't think alike. We may have the love for the people, but some of us are still a bit selfish when it comes down to what. Reached out to Colonel Richard Curry office on several occasions, and we have not from him, but we our lines and channels are open. Blue Matters is what we're talking about. I'll get last commercial, but as you know, she is spearheader when it comes on to the Lumi. She has been spearheading it for quite a while, and now that it's bearing fruit, my people, I can't be more overjoyed. Let me just play the national. Yeah, we're gonna give away some of these Lumi one of these days, but not today. Not today. Their money not buy nothing. Buy oil from Saudi Arabia anymore, people. Our Lumi is backed by gold. Janet, you're here with us. Can you tell us how can people get in contact with you to have themselves signed up or just ask anything about the Lumi? How do they get in touch with you?
It's on WhatsApp, and if you're in the US, you can call straight. You can just call me at 416 So a WhatsApp, right? And definitely I can have you connected, register the same day. It's maybe it's about if you're savvy with the computer, because sometimes that's where I find that it could become challenging
Yes.
when you're not sure how to navigate the system. But if you're pretty savvy with the system, you're looking at about 15 minutes overall get your Lumi wallet going. You would have an opportunity to even browse through, because I must say I have to big up the Swiften platform as well. It's a platform that Dr. Linus, as well as his team, has developed nothing like it. It's similar to Facebook. It has that kind of capability, right?
Yes.
So again, you can reach out to me on WhatsApp or straight if you're calling from the US. Now, around the globe, WhatsApp is the main means right now for connection. So you can reach me on WhatsApp at 647-760-9294. And I must big up Genuine Vibes for that
Yes.
all about the money, the truth about money,
Uh-huh.
which is that song. That's the Lumi anthem, as God I'd say, and it should, or it is the anthem, because, and if you listen to that song, people, it explains exactly what money. There's nothing to back what's going on right now. There's no backing to the money that we're using right now. Where it's all fictitious. There's no legitimacy behind it. They're just making money. All right.
Yes.
But the
Yes.
Lumi now, and the good thing about the Lumi, we have it digitally, right? With a wallet.
Wow.
And there are other stuff in the pipeline that's coming that I can't say until we get the okay to do it. But it has a wallet. Could be on the blockchain eventually if persons are wanna go further. All right. So keep listening to our show every day, every week, because there's updates and where that may lead. And yeah, just have faith in something for us for once,
Yes.
and let's see where it leads us to. All
I
right.
I would like to just take this time to ask our brothers and sisters in the Maroon communities to rally around this. Put aside your differences and your dislike and let's look for solutions. I believe the solutions are right here. Our ancestors, they were smart and they are still smart because they're influencing us to carry on this. We're talking about Lumi Matters, people, and the Lumi is here to stay. It's going tide from 2014. The journey has begun, and it's 2023 now. So we have to give each other a tap on the back. You know what I mean? Any last word before we go, Janet?
All I can say is that every week we will share new.
developing information as we get it.
Yes.
And again, I can be reached. Visit eco6.com if you need to register. Not only that, not just to register, but just go on that platform to see the development of what's happening in the sixth region of Africa. So you have north, east, west, south, and the central, which is no, which is us,
Yes.
the persons of African descent outside of the continent of Africa. Okay? So I'm gonna everyone to go to the ecosix platform. Currency is one component, but there are other areas that we need to look at as well. Also, the Swiffin platform was created for the Lumi as well. So you can go there to sign up, register, get your wallet. If you have a business, we would love to hear about it. And then we can start purchasing from you. One of the things that I brought to Godite's attention earlier this year was bartering. And if anybody knows about bartering, it's the same system, trading. That's what it is. But we have more value to it now because we're trading with a currency.
Yep.
Right. Before with the bartering services where you're literally swapping, right, value and for a goods or a service. But in this case, although we're getting the goods and services, we also have a currency behind it. All right. So I'll just leave you with that message to say, and my motto for 2023 is that coming together, more we'll achieve.
I want to thank you so much, Janet, for another great presentation. And we at Fresh Radio Vibes, we totally salute what you're doing, and we just have all confidence on to finding the solution. The Lumi is here. Lumi matters. Thank you so much, Janet, and we shall have Janet Lumley right there. I am going to exit the building right now. But this is yours truly, Rascalite, saying, yo, join us next week, Wednesday, when we do it all over again and let you know that Lumi matters.